Well, as you may have guessed from the title, my stupid well pump broke. Went to get water this morning, like I went to flush the toilet, nothing. Went to turn on the sink, nothing. So, first thing I did, well, let me show you. No, I already put the end of the pump away, but the pump sits on the end of that line. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. Yeah, probably not well at all. That hole down there goes down about 40 feet. And those wires you see down there, they come all the way from, hold on, up at my house there. So about 280 feet. So back to this. This morning, the first thing I checked was the pressure tank, which has given us problems before, but that was all good. Switch was fine in there. So I checked the main switch box, the main breaker box, and I find it's tripped. So just to see if maybe it was just a fluke that it tripped, I shut it off and I turned it on. Humming sound for about 5 seconds and the breaker trips off. So I come down here, even though my dad figured there's no possible way there could be anything wrong at this end. And I check the wires coming in, make sure we have power coming down. We do. As soon as I connect them back to the pump, the breaker trips. So then I narrowed it down to the wire, this wire here. It runs down the pipe next to the pump because the pump's submerged. It runs down, I have this curve bed, but it runs all the way down that 40-45 foot of pipe. So I did a test. I disconnected it from the pump. I tested it with everything hooked up, and we had power all the way down to there. But as soon as you connect it to the pump, it'll hum for a couple of seconds, and it shuts off. So then I took the pump out. This is all after I pulled the pump. I took the pump out, and I took the motor off of the pump and went to turn it, and it's locked up tight. There's a hole in the case. It's stainless steel, but it's of such a low grade it actually rusted. And there's a hole in it where water got into the motor. And this was running for, I'm going to guess, 2 months because our electric... Hold on, I'll wait for the wind. Because our electric bill got exceedingly high on the last 2 months. And that was probably because of that motor going out. So I stayed here to get everything ready. Get the light installed, get the old pump off, get everything ready in here. Well, I sent my dad and brother down to Lowe's to go pick up the new pump. So when they get back, I'll do a video of installing it, and hopefully it works. Because it'd be kind of nice to have water. Especially because I had ham bean soup the last couple of days, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to cut this clip. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys this. So you see my lights are on in there, and you see that light by the well pump's on. That light is on the same circuit as that. It's on one of my outlets. So most of my outlets are normally shut off when my lights are off, but the lights come up to a switch box here on my porch, and I have the cover off because I was just working in it. This top one is for my shop lights. This one is for my outdoor lights, so watch this. I could turn my lights on up here and turn them off down there, and turn them on down there and turn them off up here. It's nice for walking back and forth when there's no moon. And then I can shut, try and get them both in frame. I can shut off the outdoor lights, or I can shut off the indoor lights and all my receptacles. So everything shuts off. Receptacles and indoor lights on, outdoor lights and everything on, everything off. It's quite a useful thing to do if you're going back and forth a lot. Alright, so they got the new pump. I got everything ready for him. He's opening the pump. That's my brother. It's like 3 hours since the last clip I did, so it's gotten completely dark. Hopefully this will actually show up. There's the pump. Okay, so I'm gonna just video them installing the pump. You know what? I gotta go. Alright, so this is the piece that we had to get off the old pump. You can see it screws into the new one. Screws in. There's the outlet right there. Tighten it up. And don't go crazy on the tightening though. Yeah, I gotta put the camera away. This is... Alright, so pump's working, got everything hooked up, pump's all the way down, got all the wires hooked together. Wow, that's cleared up a lot actually.
Yeah.
It was running about red. It looked like red paint coming out of there. So that concludes this video. Hopefully this might help someone, but maybe the next video will be when I'm up at my cabin. I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping for, so.
It's snowing.
Well,
Perfect conditions.
it's snowing.
Oh, wait, hold on, that's fine.
Okay.